Guys, welcome back. This is my go-to makeup look. It's a really fast voiceover tutorial to literally show you guys how to achieve this look. So straight in, wig's gone, makeup's gone, bare face, just my eyebrows. First thing I do is I colour correct my skin with an orange corrector and I set that with a powder. I then take my MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation and I use the beauty blender and apply that all over my face. Make sure to blend it right into your neck, into your jawline, your ears, your hairline. Just blend everything. You don't want to see any lines. Then I take my LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Fawn and I use that to cover up any orangeness from the corrector, any dark circles, pigmentation, anything. I just cover that all up and I blend it out with my beauty blender. Next, to do my eyeshadow, I have to prep the base. So I use a concealer which is about 2 or 3 shades lighter than me and I put that all over my eyelid. I then use my beauty blender and blend that all out and I set it with a translucent powder. Then I take my 12 Picasso palette from Morphe and I use this orange shade which I love and I use that with a fluffy brush in my crease and I just blend that all out. Then I take a brown shade and I just put that in the outer corner of my eye. I use that on a denser eyeshadow brush so that more product can go on. And I just use my fluffy brush again and blend that all out. Then I take my NC42 concealer in MAC Studio Finish and I put that all over my lid. I use like a goldy eyeshadow. I use my Revolution highlighter actually to make this shade. I love it. It works for me. It makes my eyes pop. And I just put that all over my lid. This is my go-to eyeshadow look. An orangey brownie crease with a gold lid. Blend it all out, put some lashes, good to go. Next I take my NC42 concealer from MAC and I tried to use my finger, did not work. So I went in with a brush which applies way more product and I just went and put that under my eyes. Use this to clean up your eyeshadow to make that line extremely straight. You want that clean up to be lovely and smooth and sharp, no mess, just nice. Then I go on to put this under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, my chin, above my lip and under my cheekbones. I'm not gonna lie, I went overboard. I went right overboard with this concealer. If you're not confident with makeup, please use half of what I've just used. Do not use this much because you will not be able to blend it out. You can by all means use as much as you want, but it will be very hard to blend out, so don't use this much. I went way overboard. And instead of me to stop like any normal person, I then continued to use Maybelline Fit Me concealer in like shade 20, so light. And I added more. Guys, do not use this much concealer, please. You will not be able to blend it. But anyways, I proceeded to blend that all out with my beauty blender. It took forever, but I did it. Make sure you blend it right into your neck. I still see girls who have not blended their makeup into their neck, as in you can see their neck colour and you can see their face. It's so bad. Please blend your makeup into your neck. You don't want to be able to see the difference. Anyway, I went and took this MAC foundation. I'll put the shade down below. This is a liquid contour. I'm going to go on to bronze my face out with the powder, but I like to use the liquid contour first. I like the effect it gives. I use a really thin brush just to lightly contour my nose, and then I use a small fluffy brush to blend that all out. Then I went with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I just set and baked my whole face. I went overboard again. Do you know what it is? I have my days. Some days I bake my entire face like this. Some days I just lightly go over my makeup with the powder. So this was one of the days I clearly decided to bake my entire face. I don't bake for long because it leaves a white cast. I just bake for literally about 2 minutes and I brush it all off. This is my favourite bronzer in the world. It's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in the shade Dark Deep. It suits any skin tone. It bronzes out your face. You look yummy. You look healthy. I just love it. I went overboard with the bronzing because I needed to compensate for how much highlighter I put on. So I used that with a big fluffy brush, went everywhere, contoured that big ass forehead of mine and contoured my nose. I then took a darker powder and I used a smaller brush and I just went over those areas again just to make the contour more intense. And then I took a big fluffy brush and just blended out my whole face. I always, listen, my nightmare is to not be blended. I always do everything to ensure I am blended to perfection. Then I took my translucent powder on a small brush and I just cleaned up that contour. But then I take my eyeliner and I go on to do a winged liner. If you've got big eyes or round eyes, I would suggest always using a liquid liner and going right into the inner corners of your eyes. It completely changes your eye shape. It looks amazing. It looks nice. It looks delicious. Do it. Before I do that, I take my Revolution highlighter and I just put that in the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten up my eyes. This is like my holy grail product. It's like £5. It's from a drugstore. It's so cheap. It's so cheerful. I love it. I use it for everything. But yeah, you have to have a very sturdy hand to do this. If not, you will literally mess up your entire face. Then I take my Soft and Gentle highlighter from MAC with a fan brush. Right, I have a love-hate relationship with this highlighter because sometimes it makes me look really ashy. Other times, like today, it worked for me and it looks really, really nice and popping. So, also when you're highlighting your nose, don't highlight the entire bridge of your nose because that will actually make your nose look bigger. Just highlight the top of your nose and the tip. That is what I would suggest you do. These are the most amazing lashes. My little sister got them and I don't know where she got them from. She said she got it from a hair shop, which is equivalent to like a beauty supply store for literally like £3. I can't find them. When I do find them, guys, I will let you guys know. They are so amazing and cheap and cheerful. Then I just go back in my eyeliner to make sure my eyeliner is filled properly. Then I take my MAC Chestnut lip liner and I just line my lips. Then I take this lip palette and I use one of my favourite nudes from it. When I remember where I got this palette from, I'll write it in the description box. But I just use that and I blend it into the lip liner. To finish lining your lips or own lipstick, use a concealer that is your same skin tone and just lightly clean up around your lipstick. I don't know how many people do this, but trust me, it makes a difference to your lipstick. It just looks cleaner, neater, and it actually makes your lips look fuller. So do that step. and then I blend that out with a fluffy brush. But yeah, this is pretty much the look completed. This is my go-to makeup look. Actually, I think I'm forgetting one thing. Oh, my wig. Oh, my baby, my wiggy wiggy. I love my wig. Yes, everyone wears wigs. Don't be surprised. This is a frontal wig which I made myself, dyed it myself, styled it myself. For the purpose of this video, I literally just flung it on my head and slicked my hair anyhow. I've done a very poor job slicking my baby hair, but I just wanted to show you guys a transition from start to finish. But yes, that is the look completed. I hope you liked it. I paired it with this beige choker which I got off eBay. But yeah, this is the look I go to when I don't want to get too glammed up. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!